Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Weeks Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Weeks Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. Big jobs on big properties demand a big side-by-side. A side-by-side like the first ever Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew. This flagship model delivers serious power and performance where you need it most. Even more, it offers best-in-class comfort for 6 occupants with backseat legroom beyond compare. As for build quality, we'll let the Honda name speak for itself. Head to Galadich Honda in West Frankfort and see the all-new Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew today.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
Come to West Frankfort, Illinois and experience one of the largest and longest Christmas displays in the entire state. Candy Cane Lane features thousands of lights and hundreds of handmade characters from your favorite music, movies, and TV shows. Originally created by high school teacher and coach Tim Murphy, Candy Cane Lane is open seasonally on Friday and Saturday from 5:30 to 10 and Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 to 9:30 at the West Frankfort Community Park. Experience the true magic of Christmas this year at Candy Cane Lane.
We welcome you in to Redbirds live from McLeansboro. Final day of the Foxes invite. And on tap, the West Frankfort Redbirds up against the NCOE Cardinals. I'm Garrett Smith, joined by Quincy King.
How's your morning been, Garrett? I'm ready for some basketball. I'd say, it was a tough game last night here at Hamilton County, but let's clean the slate. Let's come in against these Cardinals and let's show them what a team we can be.
We welcome you in here in our pregame coverage brought to you by Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies. And you're absolutely right, Quincy. A tournament atmosphere, you've got to be able to flip the script really quickly and get past what happened. Frankfurt's lost a couple in a row, but a good day today, and you flip it and you go, come out of here with an over 500 record if you have a good one. But it starts, can't go 2-0 unless you at least get to 1-0. So it starts with this game against the COE.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to come in here and play our brand of basketball. I think this is a good matchup team. We match up very well against NCOE. I think we'll be able to create a lot for ourselves and do a lot. Let's get some shots to fall this game and start feeling good going into our 5 o'clock game later.
And and you're right, matchup wise, Edwards County matched up against Frankfort probably as poorly as Frankfort could have hoped for. You look at the team, our perimeter guys were a lot longer. Their post players were a lot longer and bigger, and made things really difficult for Frankfort's defense. And still, they could not buy jump shots. But by the time, they got to a point, they were hanging around in that ball game somehow. It felt like they should have been out 15. I think started the fourth with the ball, only down 6. So,
Yeah.
hung around even though another poor shooting night. and you got to get used to these rims at some point, wouldn't you think?
You would think so. Came last year, already played 3 games in them this year. I really hope so. I hope we can get some momentum, hit some few shots and let's build off what we can do.
Man, I really thought we we were going to see a good shooting night last night. Come down first possession, and of all people, Travion Johnson cans a three, and then how ironic that ended up being. The
Yeah,
fact that they could not hit anything after that, and make a couple early, and you lose that pressure built on top of it. But and then things come a little bit more freely. Jack Harrell hit his first attempt from three. Um, Man, it'd be nice if they could get Eli Tyson going from the perimeter because when he's hitting out there, I mean, he's one of the better players in this side of the river to river.
most definitely. Uh, it's been a slow start for Tyson on his perimeter shooting. Everywhere else, he's been, making up and he's been doing very well on the defensive end. I think he's taken 7 or 8 charges in this tournament alone, which is a pretty nice stat to have. And you get on the coach's good side very quick with a stat like that. Yeah, let's see Eli Tyson heat up from the perimeter, get him going
Yeah,
because he could easily drop 25 points in a game.
it's hard to get your offense to travel sometimes. It doesn't necessarily come with you. Offense has slumps. Defense is something that shouldn't. And you're right. He's been great defensively. He's on ball and one of the normally the top ball handler or scorer for the opposition. So if you're not making shots, which they will at some point, at least play some good hard defense. And Eli Tyson's done that. Let's get to the keys to the game. That's brought to you by Weeks in West Frankfort, right on the price, right off I-57. Quincy, what does West Frankfort need to do to come out of this 10 a.m. tip-off with a W?
I tell you, the first thing you gotta do right now, you can't come out sluggish. I know for a high school kid getting up this early on a Saturday, it's coming. Maybe you don't even want to really play this game right now, but you're gonna have to change your mentality up, come into this game with, a certain fire that you're playing a big game on a Saturday night anywhere else. It's got to start here, and it's got to start in the first quarter game. I think the first quarter is going to be the real set, the tempo of what the rest of the game is going to show us. So I think we need to come out firing and just play kind of to the capability that we know we can.
Yeah, looking back these past few days over here in Hamco, night one, first game of the tournament, Frankfort won 57-38 over Gallatin County. It feels like that's been forever ago since Frankfort got that win. 60-33, Hamco beat NCOE. Wayne City up huge on Edwards, and they hold off at the end, 53-47 victory for Wayne City over Edwards County. Wednesday, Edwards County 49-32 over NCOE. Gallatin beats Wayne City 52-40. Hamco beats Frankfort 48-39. And then last night, 61-56, Wayne City wins again. They're up to 2-1. Hamco 72-50 over Gallatin County. That was a game that got the offense going really quick. Gallatin County jumped up to a
Mm.
quick lead hitting threes, but Hamco just too much firepower offensively. And then our game 57-44, Edwards County over Frankfort. A little different this year. Last year, you had a clear cut 1 through 6 in the rankings. The team was at 5-0, 4-1, 3-2, 2-3, 1-4, and 0-5. This year, it seems like teams are beating up on each other.
Yeah, it's been one of those tournaments. It's the level of competition's pretty even, so there's been a lot of it. Hamilton County, I think, is the only team that's really not had too much of a challenge yet to this day. I safe to say they're going to have one tonight against Edwards County.
And they've had them,
Yeah.
right? But they've closed games really nicely. Even the Frankfurt game, they ended up getting a good separation. Could have lost that game. The way Gallatin County was shooting when we watched them last night, if Hamco wasn't keeping the pace with them at least at some point, they could have very easily lost that game. I think they've handled the pressure a lot better than most teams, and you're right, they're in the best shape. But yeah, they got a date with Edwards County later tonight, and that's not going to be an easy task. That's a Lions team that has bounced back nicely after that opening night loss. Disappointment for a lot of people, a shock for a lot, including ourselves when that game happened. They're now 20 plus points, lost by 6. Looks like they took that as a positive.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right. Final day is about to begin. Looks like we're going to have the national anthem. So we'll pause for the national anthem, run a couple sponsors, come back, give you the starting lineups, and some Redbirds basketball here on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
It's time for our starting lineups, brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and we'll begin with the team in red. That'll be your West Frankfort Redbirds. Number 1, 5'9" senior, Travion Johnson. Number 3, 6' senior, Eli Tyson. Number 15, 5'8" senior, Jack Harrell. Number 12, 5'10" senior, Evan Goforth. Number 10, 6'2" junior, Quentin Osborne. It'll be Travion Johnson, Eli Tyson, Quentin Osborne, Evan Goforth, Jack Harrell for head coach Josh Surdich in season 4. Quincy, anyone on Frankfurt's starting 5 you'd like to see get going tonight? I know we mentioned Eli Tyson, but someone, what's one guy in there that, it seems like Frankfurt's success comes right with that individual player's success.
I think right now, I think Jack Harrell. I think Jack Harrell needs to have a big game. We've seen games where he's hit a few shots and then you kind of don't hear much from him after that. Has good defensive games most of the time. But I think a good offensive game, this one, get Jack Harrell going, take it into tonight would be really big.
Starting lineup for Jordan Johnson and his NCOE Cardinals. Number 3, Javin Garrett, 5'8" junior. Number 44, 5'11" junior, Caden Sexton. Number 10, 6'2" junior, Jackson Simmons. He's been NCOE's leading scorer over here in this tournament. Number 30, 6'3" junior, Owen Russell. And number 40, 6'2" junior, Connor Graves. It'll be Simmons, Garrett, Graves, Russell, Sexton for head coach Jordan Johnson in the NCOE Cardinals. Those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell and Associates. They showed they've had a couple guys. They don't really have a true dominant one guy they go to. Simmons has been the leading scorer over here, but we've seen that, but we've seen that Russell's been able to get out and get a shot from the perimeter. A couple guys that can shoot out behind the arc, but they're a team that likes to share the basketball, ride the hot hand. So if you're Frankfurt, just prevent anyone from starting to heat up.
Yeah, number 3, Garrett. He's a shooter. We saw that last year in this tournament. He's not afraid to shoot the ball, and they got a few other kids on this team that can shoot as well. It's whether if NCOE is hitting shots or not really determines if they're a good team or not.
Hopefully Frankfurt can get to the basket a little easier compared to what they had to face last night. Simmons and Osborne, both wearing the jersey number 10, will jump center court. Cardinals with their white red lettering, black trim. Frankfort in the red with gray and white trim. We're underway. NCOE begins with the basketball, and it's Garrett, guarded by Travion Johnson. He's got it at the point, swings wing to Simmons. Simmons, top to Graves, left side with it now Garrett. Garrett looking into the post, has to reverse it to the point. That's Sexton, down to the hands of Owen Russell. First touch, guarded by Quentin Osborne out near center court logo. Corner, it's Garrett, coming off a screen. Gets space for the elbow, instead goes corner to Russell. Top with it, Sexton reverses to Garrett, looking into the post. Can't go there. It's Russell out at the point. Onto the wing. They throw inside. Simmons in front of the goal for two. So NCOE gets right to the basket, something that Frankfort couldn't stop last night. A quick two on a long first trip for the Cardinals. Pointets go forth. Right wing with it is Jack Harrell. Harrell goes top to Eli Tyson. Tyson has to swing to Travion Johnson. Johnson downhill, kicks out Tyson. Right of the lane jumper up, too strong. Rebound, Quentin Osborne fights to go back up, and he's got his first basket, and it comes off an offensive rebound. Russell brings the basketball up, goes into the corner to Graves. Now with it, get to the free throw line, lob right of the lane to Simmons, out to Garrett. Back at the point is Sexton, swing it to Russell on the left side. Russell dribbles on Osborne, trying to go post. Can't go there, has to reverse it. Long three on the way is good from Sexton. Johnson will bring it up. At the point, swings right side to Osborne. Osborne looking inside, goes point to go forth. Swing left. Travion Johnson goes inside to Osborne, kicks out. Jack Harrell can't get it. Goes into the backcourt, that's a turnover.
Yeah, a turnover right there. I don't even know how we turned that ball over. That's just a 10 in the morning kind of feel mistake.
Garrett goes top to Simmons. NCOE's 2 of 2 from the field with the basketball. Working downhill, left of the lane, going up on the block. Back iron, no. Rebound, go forth off the miss from Graves. Frankfurt's defense has been somewhat good, but NCOE out ahead 5-2. Top, it's Johnson. Dribble handoff, Osborne. Gets to the free throw line looking for help. Not going to go up. Swings to Harrell, using a screen. Gives Osborne. Dribble move. Spins. Up with the right. Around and out. Osborne misses. Back the other way. Garrett looks to push. Guarded by Travion Johnson. Swings to Russell. Russell pulls to the point. Dribbles on Osborne. Goes into the corner. Garrett falls to the floor. And we've got a tie up, Frankfort basketball.
I was hoping down there in the corner Eli wasn't going to be too aggressive right there and accidentally pick a foul up.
Reaching over the top. Eli Tyson goes into the block. That's Osborne underneath the goal. Goes up. He misses off the front iron. Knocked free. Osborne got it again. Gives it out. Go for top. It's Harrell. Top of the key triple on the way for Jack Harrell. Rims out. Rebound NCOE. Garrett dribbles on Johnson. Beats him. Gets to the free throw line. Won't go up. Kicks it out. They go into the post. Simmons right block up and in for two. 7-2 NCOE. Travion Johnson walks up center court, crosses the timeline. Top, it's Evan go forth, swings right to Travion Johnson. Johnson goes top to Harrell, wide open again. Three on the way, no good again. Offensive, no, it's going to be a foul on Eli Tyson on the rebound. At some point, you got to make threes when you're wide open.
Yeah, you have the opportunities to make your shots. You got to hit them.
Frankfort pressuring a little bit. Garrett works it up on Johnson, met with a double. Swings it to Russell underneath the goal, gets to the block, has to kick it out. Right of the lane jumper up and in for Graves. And NCOE is making everything they throw at the basket.
Look like an all-star team.
Harrell comes to get it. He has it at the point. Looks for help. Gives to Eli Tyson. Tyson to the elbow. Working down low. Has go forth left block. Lays it in for two. 9-4, Frankfurt with their second basket, trailing early here in the morning in McLeansboro. Sexton swings corner to Russell. Russell looking to get it inside. Can't. Instead, it's Garrett at the top for three. Got it. (12-4) Cardinals. Travion downhill. Swings to Harrell. Harrell gets into the paint. Looking underneath. Threw it away. Other way. Garrett gets it ahead. Go to the corner to Russell. Underneath. Simmons easy two. And Frankfurt's going to call a timeout. 14-4, 2:57 to go in the first. We'll take one with them. Frankfurt trailing big early here on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Goforth and Harrell to the Frankfurt bench. Cannon Cass, Chris Samples in first time, and Frankfurt with a huge deficit. Quincy down 14-4. Two and some change, and Osborne lost it.
This is not exactly how you want to start your Saturday.
Runner in the lane, basket and one. Samples is first, team second. Garrett at the line, got his free throw. 17-4. Eli Tyson down low, and Cass lost it on the right block out of bounds. Could be a turnover. Owen Russell gets it into Garrett, works left sideline, nearly lost it. Osborne kicked it out of bounds. NCOE will keep it. 2:22 to go in the first. Russell works it into the corner. Garrett's open for three. Nope. Long rebound, out on NCOE Frankfurt basketball. Simmons was last to touch. Johnson jogs up, gets into the half-court set. Point right with the basketball. Point left, Cass. Front of the NCOE bench. Tyson, now back top, it's Sample. Swings right to Travion Johnson. Johnson dribbles, gets to the elbow, swings corner, it's Chris Samples. Now Johnson swings to Osborne. Corner, it's Cass. 1:35 to go in the first. It's 17-4 NCOE. Johnson downhill. Gets to the right of the block. Now it's swung around. Cass downhill, left side, blocked out of bounds. Frankfurt retains it. Tyson to throw in underneath. Lob over the top. No one's there. Ends up Osborne catching. Finds Eli Tyson under the goal for two.
Luckily, that play just worked out in our favor.
Yeah, lob was deflected. Quinton happened to be in the right spot. Russell doubled. Looks for help. Gets it there. Lob inside, picked off by Cass, and hands to Johnson, who skips ahead. Eli Tyson left of the lane, looking, backing his man down. Tyson kicks out Samples. Now to Cass. Going to try a three. High arc on the way is good. Cass has a triple. It's 17-9. Frankfort down 8 with 50 seconds to go in the first. Downhill, going to the basket, losing it, taken away. Oh, and we got an offensive foul. Foul's going to be the first on Graves. That would have been a frustrating one if you get that steal and they end up get a block or something. But charge, Frankfort will get it back. Timeout called by Jordan Johnson. Frankfort's within 8. Under a minute to go, quarter one here on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
Frankfort basketball out of the timeout, 48 seconds, starting to settle in a little bit, but you still got to chip away. I mean, you spotted NCOE a 13, 14-point lead to begin this game.
Yeah, it was almost like handed to him that you have a hole and we're cutting into it.
Johnson just throws it away. Oh, no, they're going to say Garrett touched it, but probably fortunate that he touched it because that pass was not going anywhere near Quentin Osborne.
Yeah, absolutely. A little shocking.
Tyson to throw in, lobs in over the top to Travion. Travion looks for help, gives right wing, back to Travion at the point. Swings left side, Samples. Samples dribbles on his guy, out at the top. It's around him, needs help. Handoff Travion Johnson, skip to Eli Tyson, down to 18. Tyson finds Cass. Cass, one dribble, hand to Travion, and they pull things out. Frankfort might hold for one shot. Osborne with it, under 10. Guarded by Russell. Crossover move on him. Downhill Russell, or Osborne through the lane, basket and one. Osborne with 2, and he'll go to the line. That's going to be the first on Owen Russell. Scores 17-11. Frankfort scored the game's last 7 points. Last 8 points with the free throw. 17-12. Let's see what NCOE has here. Nearly turned over. It was, and it's going to just get knocked around as time runs out. 17-12 through quarter one. Frankfort fell behind big, but they've cut it to 5. This is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Quarter 2 beginning. Rough start for Frankfort, but man, them final 2 and change has got them right back in it. Quincy down 5.
Yeah, I think going to a full court press really helped our cause. I don't think they can handle pressure very well at all. Hopefully we can carry the momentum.
Garrett with the basketball, gets it across to Russell. He's doubled, needs help, splits a pair, lost it, fell to the floor, and Harrell takes it away. And he's going to be whistled for a travel. Okay. He fell down after Russell had done it just right before him. Didn't get whistled for one.
Yeah.
All righty. He'll throw in, Russell that is, into Garrett. Left side Sexton, guarded by Harrell, swings top to Russell, looking right. Now he has to work downhill. Russell, skip pass into the corner, baseline, foul on Cass on the body. His first team first here in quarter two. Garrett to throw in underneath. See if they go try to get something on the block. They'll have to lob it into the corner. It's Russell going in to Sexton, knocked away. Now with the basketball is Graves. Gives up Russell. Top, it's Garrett. Garrett dribbles on Travion Johnson. Dribble handoff, Graves with it. Russell lost it. He got it back. Bounces. He nearly lost it into the hands of Graves and back to Russell. Now here's Sexton back into the corner, looking inside for Simmons. Can they get it into him? They can't yet. Russell with it. A minute in. Here's Garrett, guarded by Osborne. Reset. Using a screen. Garrett gives out. Triple on the way is good from Sexton. He's 2 of 2 from 3. Johnson will bring it up. Left side with it, Eli Tyson back to Travion Johnson. Lob over the top. Osborne at front of the goal for 2. Garrett guarded by Travion Johnson. Working into trouble. Graves with it out top. Downhill on Cass. Stops. Kicks out Garrett. He'll try a 3. This one's no good. Rebound Quentin Osborne. You just kind of expect all of them to go in right now. Osborne downhill. Kicks out Tyson. Here's Travion Johnson. Won't shoot. Into the hands of Cass. Defense rebounded well. Harrell in the corner for 3. High arc is good. 3 for Jack Harrell. Frankfurt's within 3 at 20-17. Trailed at 17-4 with 2 or 3 minutes left in the first. Downhill, Russell, easy basket on the left. No, it was a miss, and they call a foul just because he missed it.
That's absolutely what it was.
Eli Tyson fouls Simmons. Make him earn him at the line. Call it or don't. If you think you fouled him, call the foul. Doesn't really matter if he makes it or not.
It's as simple as that.
Simmons will shoot 2. First one on the way. Good. 21-17 NCOE. Next game, Hamco and Wayne City. And then Edwards County and Gallatin County to follow to end the day session here on Saturday. 3 more games beginning at 5. That's Frankfort and Wayne City at 5 o'clock. Second free throw good. Simmons has them both. NCOE's 3 of 3 at the line. 22-17. The Cardinals lead your Redbirds. Johnson walks up center floor at the point. Swings right wing. That's Osborne. Osborne looking. Cass pops out to the point. He's got the basketball and gives it left side Travion Johnson. Johnson one dribble, gives up Eli Tyson. He swings it right side to Jack Harrell. Here's Travion into the corner. Cass shot fake. Trying to get to the goal. Instead gives Travion Johnson. Point right triple way off to the left. Not even close. Samples will come in for Johnson. Or no, it'll be Harrell instead. Johnson will stay on the floor. Russell to throw in, facing pressure. Gets it into Garrett. Has it working up right sideline on Johnson. Beats him. Going downhill. Had it knocked away. Recovered by Graves. Back to Garrett. Trying to go into the post. Has it at the elbow. Looking back door. Nothing there. Now dribbling with it is Sexton. Out top to Garrett. 22-17. NCOE leading West Frankfort. Using a screen is Garrett. And has to give it up. And nearly thrown out of bounds. And it's off of Osborne. As Russell just threw it off his knee to save the possession. Russell to throw in on the Frankfort sideline. Into Garrett. Swings to Graves. Lob into the post. That's out of bounds Frankfort basketball. Last touch by Simmons. Bullet pass into the hands of Simmons. Unable to get it. Jack Harrell's coming in for Chris Samples. 4:37 to go first half. Frankfort trailing 22-17. Okay, you've been able to chip away, but now you got to get over the hump, get this thing knotted, and start working in the positive direction.
And, that's always been, it seems like a problem for Frankfurt is getting over the hump in almost everything we do.
Osborne, left of the goal, gets hit, no whistle, other way we go. Left sideline, Garrett with a basketball, met with a double, gives it up, knocked away. It's going to end up right block, layup up, no good. Rebound, Eli Tyson. Off the miss from Sexton. Cash with it, right wing. Swings to Travion Johnson. Johnson free throw line jumper. He missed that one badly to the left. Quick, empty trip for Frankfurt yet again. Garrett downhill, trying to get it into the post to Simmons. Not able to do it. Here's Sexton back to Garrett. Guarded by Eli Tyson. Into the corner, Graves. Open for three. He got hit. No whistle. Offensive rebound, Russell. Going to kick it out. Three on the way. No good again. Back tap. Garrett going downhill. Try the floater. It's blocked into the hands of Travion Johnson, and he's fouled by Russell on the rebound. Dodging some bullets by giving up second and third chances.
To a team that's been shooting so well in this first half.
I almost think Sexton's going to make every shot he throws up from behind the arc.
Yeah, you would think with 3 offensive possessions that one was going in there. We got lucky.
I thought on that second back tap, Garrett was going to go up and try to shoot 1-2 from way behind the perimeter, but chose not. Went inside, an empty trip for the Cardinals. 22-17, Harrell left side, downhill, getting into the right corner. Cash for three on the way. No, rims out. Other way we go. The ball has been on this side of the court, it seems like, almost the entire game. Russell swings it, looking into the post, nothing there. Bounces top to Graves. Graves looking inside, now it's Russell, trying to go post to Simmons. Instead has to reverse to Garrett. He'll try from the volleyball line. He's off. Rebound Osborne. See, that's what I expected last trip. A three from out there from him. Osborne downhill, just hands to Harrell. Right wing triple. Nope. Another quick empty trip for Frankfurt. Back the other way we go with 2:25 to go in the first half. 80% of this ball game has been on this side of the floor.
Yeah, we've been front row.
Russell gives top to Simmons. Swings to Sexton on the right wing, guarded by Cass. Couple of dribbles to the top, looking to get rid of it. Does to Russell. Russell to the point. Swings. It's been a while since either side scored. Frankfurt looking for something. Simmons left block, around and out. Rebound, Eli Tyson. Tyson works back the other way, has Osborne. Left side, around a man. Off balance, missed the layup. He's going to the line. Point blank miss for Frankfurt in front of the goal, but Osborne will shoot two. Go for it to the table. Johnson was out. He's back to the table. They got Garrett for his first, team second. $1:52 to go, first half. Osborne to shoot two. First one on the way. Good. Harrell and Cass take a seat. Mentioned Goforth and Johnson back in. One more for Quentin at the line. Frankfurt trailing it by 4. Free throw on the way. Got it. Made them both. Both sides 3 of 3 at the line.
I'm not sure if he's hit the rim on a free throw shot this tournament.
Let's hope it stays that way. 22-19. Russell knocked out of bounds. Last touched Travion Johnson. Nick Hefner in first time in for Eli Tyson. So he's going to have a fun assignment trying to guard Simmons in the post. He works a lot down there. That's where they go. First trip. Simmons around his man. Dumps it out. Graves swung to Garrett. Wide open for three. Yeah, they're just picking the wrong guy to shoot the three. I mean, you probably rather just have Graves try it. Instead of trying to crash onto him, you give Garrett a wide open one. It's 25-19 NCOE. Here's Goforth. Downhill, bounces. Tough catch from Osborne in front of the goal for two. Tough find. Goforth had to thread the needle, and 25-21. Simmons into the lane, up, out of control, lost it. beat his man, just couldn't get the basket. Osborne up on Garrett. 25-21, under a minute to go first half. Johnson gives elbow jumper for Quentin Osborne for two. Quentin Osborne is keeping Frankfort in this thing. 13 of the 23 points. Frankfort just down two. Here's Russell with 40. We'll see if NCOE holds for one. Got a couple fouls to give. Johnson crashes on Russell. Graves beats his man. Stripped out last second by Johnson. Way to help over at the on ball. It looked like it was going to be a clear path, easy layup for Graves. Johnson came in last second. Garrett to throw in. Gives in to Simmons in the corner, down to 30. In the corner, Garrett comes to get it. Guarded by Hefner. Osborne switches onto him. Crossover dribble, looking for space. Down to 20 seconds. Into the corner, it's Russell. Bounce pass and a reach in on Travion with 17 seconds. Tried to jump the lane and had a decent case for, thinking he did it cleanly, but it's too much on the body. Garrett to throw it in, gets it corner to Sexton. Sexton looking for help, has Garrett out at the volleyball line with 10 seconds. Frankfurt's fouled 3 times, still 1 to give. Go forth, swings Garrett. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, crossover move, free throw jumper, nope, air ball, Frankfurt ball, or they'll just say it's the end of the first half. Quarter 2 comes to an end. Frankfurt trailed by 14. They've chipped away and got it to within 2. It's 25-23. NCOE leads West Frankfurt. This is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC. Right on the price, right off I-57.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Welcome you back at halftime. Halftime report brought to you by Kids Corral in West Frankfort at the half. NCOE 25, West Frankfort 23. Quincy, how'd we get there?
Well, I'm gonna take you to starting are the stat sheets from both teams. Start off with the Cardinals of NCOE. Graves 2 points, 3 rebounds. Simmons 8 points, 2 rebounds. Sexton 6 points. Round the scoring off for the Cardinals. Garrett with 9 points, 1 rebound. They had a total of 5 turnovers in the game and were 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Bring our West Frankfort Redbird side. Tyson with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Harrell with 3. Goforth with 2. Cass with 3 points. And Osborne around the scoring off, leading scorer of the game, with 13 points and 5 rebounds. Redbirds had also a total of 5 turnovers in the game and 3 of 3 from the line as well. Yeah, getting to the score, it was a rough start. I we talked about earlier, they needed to come out and play with a certain kind of energy in this 10 o'clock game and not tired. NCOE came to play, especially their shooting, uh, shooting very well from the perimeter, the best they've shot in this tournament by far, and came out to a 17-4 lead, and luckily we cut away a little bit, cut this in within 2, thankfully.
Yeah, I hate the whole idea behind it's an early game. People say, that it's definitely valid as to why it happened, but it can't be an excuse to why it happens.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
Right,
say.
right. And two teams are playing in this game.
Hmm.
They have the same setup as you.
Right.
Credit to Frankfurt for getting back in it. But man, I hate that narrative. Oh, we can't play in the morning. Both teams have to do it. I,
Right.
I, I hate when that's brought up. Frankfurt's gotten back in it, still in a good shot to win this game. They're going to start with the basketball out of quarter three or begin quarter three, but it, Frankfurt's changed it a little bit. They look more motivated. I think, I hate to say it, teams come over here or wherever you go and you think you can just show up and win. That just is not the case. You can't do that. You can't just show up and be given a win. Frankfurt's bounced back, but in the early going, it looked like one team was tired of playing over here and one team was tired of getting beat over here. NCOE came out with a passion, and man, they were on fire to get this thing going. They're tired of losing in this gym. Haven't won in this tournament this year or last year, and they're trying to flip that. They've got a decent shot with how they got going to begin this game. That's why they're still winning. Frankfurt still hasn't been able to get all the way back to an even score yet.
Yeah, it's always been a problem for the Redbirds. It's getting over this hump. We'll cut the lead down to 2 1 point, and then seems like we can never find that jump, that push to go past that barrier and build a lead a little bit. And like you said, it was spot on. NCOE, they came here and they're tired of losing. They want to win a game.
Yeah, and the other team looked like they were tired of being here.
Absolutely. And I'll say the first half collectively, it still pretty much looked like that. Yeah, we cut the lead down. Did it feel like we went on like a big run to do that? No.
Let's touch on a positive. The reason Frankfurt's in this game is one man, and that's Quentin Osborne.
Yeah, I would say it's 13 points, 5 rebounds. I mean, he's the reason they've been in this game. Without Osborne playing in this game, and I think it showed last night with 2 fouls and he had to sit for a little bit. Him and Eli Tyson, it was a tough start to the game and never really got into rhythm last night. And you got Osborne going right now. Tyson
had that one layup at the goal. If they can get him going, you feel really good about this ball game.
If you get Tyson Osborne going and playing as two of the best on the floor, it's hard to lose a game for the Redbirds.
And you got a guy like Travion Johnson missing a couple of them outside shots. I know that's just not your game. He's missed a couple. Dude, if you're not to the basket, you don't have to take the shot. No shot clock. I know he knocked one down yesterday, but he's a really good player when he plays to his game. You don't need to try to hit outside shots. Frankfurt's got plenty of guys that can take threes.
Yeah, I've always wondered that. It seems like in high school basketball, it's so rushed. There's no time limit on anything. If you have possessions that are broken, man, just keep working it. Because sooner or later, your defense, you work it fast enough, defense is going to get tired, and they're going to let holes in their defense where you can attack.
Frankfurt will begin with the ball, moving now from the right to the left on your screen. Tyson, Goforth, Osborne, Johnson, Harold. That's Frankfurt's 5. Same 5 out there for NCOE. That's Simmons, Garrett, Graves, Russell, Sexton. Let's just get one real early and have a fresh game. What do you think?
I think it sounds good. I'm really looking forward to it.
Johnson swings left to Eli Tyson. Into the corner, it's Quentin Osborne. Frankfurt trailed by as many as 13. They trail right now by 2. Johnson, now to Harrell. Swings to Tyson. Left side against a zone. Goforth. Has to swing it back. Tyson thought about a 3, won't take it. Sexton recovered on him. Corner with it's Osborne working under the goal. Has to skip out top. Harrell's open for a triple. Lines it up. No good. Bounces off and a rebound from Russell. Empty trip for Frankfurt to begin quarter number 3. That's going to be a travel. I was going to say, Garrett spun out of that and already lost his dribble, and I was thinking he better call that. Frankfurt gets it back.
Thankfully they did, and now we can try to start and score first.
Tyson right wing. Man, you'd love to get him going. Goforth now to Harrell. Harrell's been open. He's not been able to hit all of his. Got one early, and that's been it for him outside the arc. Bounces Goforth. Tyson's open. He'll try a 3 in front of the Frankfurt bench. Way too strong. Travion Johnson works for the rebound. Osborne to Johnson. Underneath the basket. Kicks out Goforth. Swings to Harrell. Good transition defense. Tyson not going to try 3 this time. Goes it inside. Out to Osborne. Corner triple. On the way. No. And rebound. Travion Johnson underneath. Fighting through some traffic and brings it outside the perimeter. Johnson works into the corner. Out to Harrell. Swings to Tyson. Another trip for Frankfurt and thrown away. Garrett out top, guarded by Tyson. Swings point right. That's Simmons. Back to Garrett. Left wing. Frankfurt's not been able to tie it. Simmons lost it momentarily. Loose on the floor. Picked up by Jack Harrell and hands to Travion Johnson. NCOE's giving you opportunities. A couple of turnovers already. Osborne now to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass to Eli Tyson. Into the corner. Harrell not going to shoot. Gives Osborne. Top Johnson. Swings Tyson. Gets inside the perimeter. Bounces. Threw it away. And Johnson's going to take it right back. Johnson downhill in the lane with the right. Got hit. No whistle. Other way. Simmons brings it up. Looks to beat everyone back. He'll stop at the volleyball line and hand off to Sexton. No score here in quarter three. 25-23. Getting to the elbow is Garrett. Gives to Sexton. Dribbles out top. Swings it to Russell. Russell in front of the NCOE bench. Corner to Sexton. Dribbles out of the corner. Reverses to Graves. Downhill. Underneath. Simmons is fouled. In the basket. That's one you just can't reach in because he's right at the basket, and it's going to be an easy three-point play.
The way he is around the rim, that ball is going in. Now you're just going to gift him a shot at another point.
Fouls on Goforth his first. Frankfurt had plenty of chances to tie it, couldn't do it, and they're back down 4. Simmons at the line. He's going to clank this one no good. Rebound Osborne. Travion Johnson with the basketball. Swings it to Jack Harrell. Short corner to Goforth. Inside the paint, kick out Harrell. Wide open. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Simmons. Skips ahead Garrett. He'll work left to the lane. Shot fake. They leave him free. Jumper, nope. Rebound. Box out from Harrell. Out of bounds. Going to stay down there. No, they'll say back the other way. My goodness. I thought that was pretty clearly off West Frankfurt. 5 and a couple seconds left in quarter 3. We'll take a timeout. Frankfurt sputtering offensively, down by 4 here on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
Frankfurt ball, they need a basket, Quincy.
Yeah, it's almost you have to score here. You have to do it now.
Johnson swings right to Harrell. Harrell looking in the corner, goes that way to Goforth, back to Harrell. Top, it's Tyson, wide open, triple on the way. No good, another miss. Rebound, cleared for NCOE. Graves downhill, right block, around his man, in front of the goal, easy 2. 6-point NCOE lead. Frankfurt's come out flat to start this half like they did in the first half. Tyson, top to Johnson, back to Eli Tyson. Short corner, Goforth, back to Tyson. Osborne spinning in front of the goal, blocked, and Goforth lost it out of bounds. It's in his hands and went through him. NCOE takes it back. 4:18 to go in the third, 29-23. Cardinals on top. Garrett met with a double, reverses to Graves, and he gets it across. Reverses to Sexton. Into the corner, it's Russell. Trying to go post. Did they get on the foul there?
I think they got Tyson in the post. Travion.
Wow. Team second. Simmons, right block. 2 points. The lead is back to 8. Cass is in for Goforth. Frankfurt yet to score in the period. Free throw line, Osborne reverses to Tyson. Goes into the block, Cass spinning, looking for help. There's Osborne, now Eli Tyson. Same spot, block with it is Cass. Rotating around. Block, it's Cass. Out to Johnson. Free throw line, down to the block. Cass by the goal for 2. Russell dribbles on Osborne. Gets it across, going downhill, has a man underneath the goal. Simmons is blocked.
How late of a call could that be?
Be the first on Osborne. Simmons to shoot 2 at the line. First one on the way. Around and in. Swirls around the rim and goes down. 32-25. Frankfurt down by 7. One more on the way. Free throw up. Got them both. NCOE back up 8. Eli Tyson brings it up at the point. Swings to Harrell. Go into the short corner to Cass. Threw it into the backcourt. Over and back. Turnover on Frankfurt. Russell to get it in. Goes into the corner. They go into the post to Simmons. Offensive foul on Simmons. Be his first. Team first. Travion Johnson will walk it up. Swing it right side to Eli Tyson. Tyson goes to the elbow. Back to the corner. Tyson, can he hit a three? No, he cannot. Rattles out. Pulled down by Russell. Looking to get it back to a double-digit lead are the Cardinals of NCOE. Garrett works around Johnson. Goes top. Ball deflected into the hands of Travion Johnson now after Cass knocked it free. Johnson downhill. Gives to Osborne. Works free for a long two. No good. Rebound in the hands of Simmons. Garrett looks to push. Crossover move. Gets around Harrell. Tries a jumper. Up. Nope. Rebound Osborne. Tyson bounce pass. Threw it away. Johnson nearly takes it back. Instead, it's going to be an elbow jumper wide open for Graves. Two minutes left in the third. Frankfurt scored 2 points in the period. Top, it's Travion. Right, it's Eli Tyson. The short corner, Cass. Back to Tyson. Top, it's Harrell. Now Johnson. Now Cass. Osborne. Right block, Eli Tyson for two.
That was perfectly executed on how his zone is broken down.
Russell brings it up. Hands off to Garrett. Skip, Graves. Right block. Throws it to Simmons. Spinning. Going up. I mean, my goodness. I mean, that's as much of a bailout as you can get.
It's been the
He's
same
lost
guy.
the
I'm
ball
telling
going up, but Simmons is going to shoot a couple more free throws. Can't fault him. It's not his fault.
you. Yeah.
It's happened 3 or 4 times. It's another foul on Travion, and Simmons hits the first. Johnson out. Samples in. Frankfurt's in a deep hole as we're going marching closer to period number 4. NCOE 0-7 in this tournament's history. 37-27. Samples right wing. Top, it's Harrell. Now Tyson left wing. Back out top to Harrell. Swing to Samples. Ended up with Eli Tyson. Block, it's Cass. Out to Tyson. Not going to shoot. Top, it's Harrell. Swing right side, Samples. Bounces Osborne. Right block, Cass takes his time. He's going to the line. 58 seconds to go in quarter 3. Second on Simmons. Team second. Cass at the line to shoot two. First one high arc on the way. Shoots off to the right. No good. Cass tries again. No good. Rebound Osborne for two. He'll get those two right back. 37-29. Frankfurt with some pressure. Samples guarding Garrett. He works right sideline. Crossover dribble back towards middle of the floor. He gets down. Simmons right block around Tyson. Shot blocked. Rebound Osborne. Osborne down the floor. Stops. Hands Tyson in front of the goal. Throws it up without leaving the floor. Scores two. I think his feet came off the floor.
Yeah, I don't think so. Threw it up there.
37-31. Samples almost had a chance to get that. Instead, other way. It ends up extra pass under the goal. Missed layup from Simmons. He blew that one. Had a good look. Harrell's got it now with 18. Frankfurt can get it a little closer. They scored 4 quick ones to get it back within 6. 10 seconds. top it's Harrell. Swings to Samples. Down to 7. Swing, skip pass to Harrell. Tyson going to the goal. Finds Cass in front of the goal. He missed it. Second effort, nope. End of quarter 3, 37-31. Frankfort trailing by 6 as we head to quarter 4 here on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Frankfort had a chance to get it even closer there. Couldn't get it at the very end, but down 6. Make things a little bit easier in terms of trying to come back. Man, a slow start to the third doomed Frankfort again.
Yeah, and the one thing I think we have on our side right now is when we go on these runs, man, we do it really quick. We just got to keep going with it.
With the ball, Russell guarded by Osborne, working towards the left. Now looks to get rid of it, kicks it into the corner, baseline Graves. Gets to the left block, kicks out Russell. Ends up Simmons, kicks out. We got a flop warning against Frankfort. 37-31, probably a good thing because didn't they hit the 3?
Yeah, Garrett hit a 3, drained it, so that worked out in our favor, I guess you could say.
Probably worked out in his too. He's thinking, oh, I just made one. I'm going to try to make another one here. Lob into the corner. Sexton now to Russell. Had it tapped away. Got it back. Swings it Graves. Left side gets around Hefner who's in there. Lob into the post. Taken away. Ends up with Eli Tyson back the other way. Frankfort trailing by 6. Tyson swings right side to Harrell. Harrell goes top to Osborne. Going to try a 3. Over his defender. No good. Offensive rebound, Chris Samples. Samples will try one. It's off. No good. That's a tough try. Rebound and just dribble out, throw up a 3.
Yeah. Especially how our offense has been this game.
Garrett on Samples, corner it's Graves. Nearly got Hefner to jump again. Handoff, long 2. Way too strong. If he'd been behind the line, he'd have probably made it.
Probably.
Osborne downhill, dribbled into traffic. They got a push foul on Russell. .6:55 left. Frankfort cold out of the gates to start a period again. Eli Tyson to throw in. Goes into Samples, shot blocked. Rebound Harrell. Samples gives top to Osborne. Osborne downhill, dribble handoff. Harrell tries a 3. Nope. Long rebound into the hands of Garrett. I'd hate to see Frankfort's 3-point percentages this season. Harrell's got it. Had Eli Tyson up ahead. Couldn't go to him. Here's Osborne instead. Hefner with it. Reverses to Harrell into the corner. Samples back to Harrell on the left wing. Dribbles to the point and swings to Osborne into the corner. Tyson. He'll try a 3. It's off. It's an air ball other way. Russell just fell down, and it's picked up by Jack Harrell. Easy up for 2. He's got it. 37-33. Foul on Chris Samples. Hit Gavin Garrett in the face. They're going to make him cheap if he gets his fouls. His second, team first here in the fourth. 37-33 the score. Timeout NCOE. We'll take one with him. 6 minutes left. This is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Out of the timeout. 6 minutes left. Be NCOE basketball. Couple stops, couple scores, and there you are in a brand new game. Into Garrett, guarded by Samples. Garrett gonna met with a double, needs to get it ahead, does to Russell. Left of the lane, goes up and scores. They got back, and then they forgot Russell's the one that had the ball and made a basket. 39-33. Top Samples, free throw line Osborne. Out to Samples, swings to Eli Tyson. Osborne in the paint, just going to go up with it and scores. Yeah, I mean, he's passed first, but he's the guy that's scoring. I mean, he's got to be thinking basket first, and there's two for Quinn. Crossover move from Garrett, lost it momentarily, got it back, left of the lane, jumper up and in from Russell. All of a sudden, he's got a couple of baskets. 41-35.
4 of his points coming in last minute. Mid-range shots.
Hefner skip to Harrell, won't try. Top it Samples. Eli Tyson might. He's wide open and he won't. Well, Harrell, he will on the way. Got it. Much needed from Frankfort. 4:58 left in the game. Frankfort's within 3. Another timeout on the floor. This is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Frankfort was down 13 in the first. Then there, late in the third, they were down 10. They now sit at 3 points down. NCOE clinging to that lead. Can Frankfort get a few stops and have a shot to maybe tie this ball game?
That's all we need to do. Get a few stops, and we can take this lead pretty quick.
Left side, met with a double. That's going to be a tie-up. Frankfort basketball. They swarmed Sexton once he caught it. Harrell and Tyson did. And they buy a turnover, basically, via the possession arrow. Samples gives it to Eli Tyson. Frankfort trails 41-38. Reverses to Samples. Nothing in the corner. Lob over the top. Osborne's there. He's fouled. He's going up. That's going to be free throws. Fourth on Russell, the guy who's scored 4 here recent for NCOE to keep him in the lead. Quentin Osborne's going to shoot a couple at the line. Because he's not been aggressive on the other side, Russell, but the few times that he's taken a shot, it's looked pretty good. I mean, pretty confident.
Yeah, he's starting to find a shot, it looks like there, and that's the last thing we need is another shooter.
We've watched him a couple times in this tournament already. He's capable of it. He's just not had to today. Osborne made the first. Osborne makes the second. Not a very good one there. He got a little bit of rim.
That's the one in.
41-40. Can Frankfort get a stop? Garrett nearly turned it over. It ends up in the hands of Simmons. Trailing by 1. Simmons back to Garrett at the point. Working downhill into the corner. That's Russell. Last 4 points for NCOE. 4:20 left. Reverse it. And Sexton guarded by Tyson. Sexton dribbles in front of the bench, goes to Graves, beats Hefner, baseline, cut off, lobs it out. Johnson picks it off. Travion Johnson other way, kicked out of bounds. They got a foul on NCOE. My goodness, Frankfurt catches a break. That was not a foul.
That was just a kick it out of bounds, and you got called for a foul.
Feel bad for Caden Sexton. He's probably thinking, what did I do? Corner, it's Tyson. Can Frankfurt get over the hump and get a lead? Trailing it by 1. At least get a shot off here. Johnson about threw it away. No one was there. Held on to it. Osborne out to Tyson. Hefner lost it. Wasn't ready for the pass, and Frankfurt coughs it up. And Hefner fouls. First on Hefner, team second. Russell to throw in. NCOE's been given a gift. Frankfurt didn't even get a look at taking the lead. Into Garrett, guarded by Johnson. Splits a pair, fouled again. Should be Hefner again. Yeah, it's team third, his second. Cass is going to come in for Hefner. Garrett to throw it underneath. 3:41 left. Frankfurt trailing by 1. Simmons back to Garrett in the corner. Crossover move on Johnson. Throws it out top. That's Sexton back to Garrett. Garrett dribbles on Johnson. Russell comes to help at the volleyball line. Looking inside is Sexton, guarded by Harrell. Gives to Garrett. Point right. Looking to go into the corner. Cut off, reverses. That's over and back. No, they're going to say it was deflected. NCOE keeps. They get it into the half court. Sexton guarded by Kaz out at the logo. Works it left. Russell with the basketball. Gives it up to Garrett. Point right, 3 minutes. Foul on Travion Johnson. His fourth. Team fourth. And now you can't foul anymore or else they're going to the free throw line.
Yeah, you had a foul to give. You played aggressive in that situation, but now
Got to tone it down some now.
Play without fouling.
NCOE will throw into Garrett. Guarded by Johnson. One more and he's gone. Swings it left. Graves thought about it. Goes to the goal. Threw it to Russell in the corner. Now back Graves. Swings top to Sexton. Right with it is Garrett. Garrett downhill. Gets to the wing and stops. And gets to the free throw line. Kicks corner. It's Russell. Russell looking for space. Nothing there. 2:30 left. All of a sudden, Frankfurt's running out of time. Garrett's left. Not going to go. Switched onto him is Eli Tyson. Garrett has to get rid of it. Coming to get its Graves. 2:25 to go. Graves keeps looking for help. Nearly got it picked off, but it's into the hands of Garrett, guarded by Eli Tyson. Trying to back him down. Russell, backdoor, nearly lost it. And thinking about a three was Sexton. Ends up being reversed. 2:10 left. Corner, it's Russell. Lob into Simmons. Underneath the basket. Going up and scores through contact. A long, long possession, and it went terribly for Frankfurt as they give up a lot of time and a basket. It's 43-40. Now Frankfurt needs to respond. Harrell steps into a three. He's got it, and the game's tied. Jack Harrell's got 6 in a row, and he's hit a couple of threes to get Frankfurt in this thing. It's tied up, 43 apiece. Don't foul here. Nearly picked off. Last touched by Frankfurt underneath. NCOE keeps it. Chris Sample's going to come in for Cass. The timeout will stay here. 1:40 left. 43-43. Threes have not fallen all season. Harrell's picked a good time to hit a couple here late.
Yeah, absolutely. And if he just hit a few more, we'd be winning this ball game now. So it explains, where this game has been. Yeah, it was a good time to hit some shots. We got this game tied and try to get over the hump now. Finally, get a stop here and take it down.
Each of these possessions are so crucial, though, because the way NCOE's been able to go about things offensively, they can probably try to drain every bit of this time. There's 140 left, but they've proven they can probably go a couple of minutes on one possession.
Yeah, and that's that's been in NCOE's playbook for years to come now. They definitely know how to extend an offensive possession and especially score at the end of it.
But if the team's going to drain the time like that, you'd rather be tied than down, and that Frankfort has come all the way back. Now, don't do that just to let it fall out of your hands at the very end. Can you get a stop, and then maybe, depending on how much time's left, you can maybe hold for one and try to win the thing? Wouldn't that be something? Not lead the entire game, you get it at the buzzer.
I'll take it.
Don't matter how you get there, it's just whether you do or not. Into the corner, Simmons, Garrett to come and get it from him. See if they try to get a quick one or if they look to hold. Garrett picked up the dribble. Just don't foul. Gives up Simmons. 1:30 left. Garrett center. Court hands off Sexton. Pass over to Garrett on the right wing. 1:25 left. Uses the screen from Simmons. Downhill free throw line. Lobs it in over the top. There's Simmons for two. And that looked too easy again for Jackson Simmons. 45-43. NCOE back up by two. Eli Tyson in the corner. Gives out Samples. Thinking about rotating, does to Harrell. He's made a couple in a row. Here's Samples. Fakes a pass, gives corner to Tyson, working under the basket. Looks for help. Out, it's top Harrell. They close out on him. 54 seconds. Rotated to Johnson. Pass deflected. It's Tyson up for two on the left block. Man, your pass got knocked around a couple of times. Right place, right time, Eli Tyson. We've seen that a few times this year. NCOE, if they want, can hold for one. 40 seconds left. 45 apiece. Garrett downhill, gets to the elbow, looking, goes corner to Graves. Graves dribbles out of the corner. He walked with the basketball. Oh, they didn't call it as a timeout. He shuffled the feet. Good thing for Mr. Graves that his coach had called one right before it. 45-45, 29 seconds left. Get into the mind of Coach Johnson, though. He calls a timeout for NCOE. What are you thinking here? Obviously, you want Simmons in the post.
Yeah.
But when do you go? You got 29 seconds. How long do you bleed that down? You get it under 10 before you start going?
With how this game has went for the Redbirds, I'd say right around 10-12 mark, you start to go for it. And with how shaky both sides have been on offense, I think a 10-12 mark will be good to go for it. Because especially you come down here on West Frankfurt's end, they have not looked clean today. You score within 7 or 8 seconds, give them 6-7 seconds. I still think it'd be hard for West Frankfurt to get anything, just on how shaky it's kind of been today for them.
Russell to throw in sideline. 29 seconds into Garrett. Picked up the dribble, gives back. Russell point left. A foul put NCOE at the line. Doesn't matter how. Tyson nearly stole it. It's knocked into the backcourt. Tyson's on the floor. That's out of bounds. Frankfurt basketball with 18 seconds left. The effort from Eli Tyson gets them another turnover forced, and Frankfurt can try to win this thing at the buzzer. We'll take a quick timeout with Coach Surdich and the Redbirds. Timeout on the floor. 18 seconds left. Be right back after a quick break. Redbirds basketball here on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC. Right on the price, right off I-57.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
18 seconds, Eli Tyson forcing a turnover. 45-45, Quincy. So NCOE, the risk you do run when you try to bleed a lot of time is a lot of passes, a lot of chances for turnovers. Tyson saw an opportunity, he took it. Now Frankfurt with a chance to win this thing. Underneath, Tyson to throw in, Johnson, Osborne, Samples, Terrell in there with him. Thrown into Osborne over the top, down to 15. Johnson coming to control the offense. Got it. Point left with the basketball down to 10. Reverses to Osborne. Under 10 with the basketball is Quentin Osborne, guarded by Graves. Down to 5. What does Osborne do? Right of the lane. Tries a tough jumper. No shot. Just don't foul. We got a timeout maybe? Yes. That's a tough look in that spot. To ask him to try to do that off the dribble and throw up a jumper right of the lane, but should be some time left. 45-45 as NCOE got that time out called in time. 1.2 left. Barring a Frankfurt defensive blunder, we're headed towards overtime, but man, that's out of a timeout. I just think they started going. I think Osborne went downhill just a little too late. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're going to go downhill and go look for a shot, well, if it's not there, at least if you're downhill at 8, you can kick it out and try something else. He was there at 4. He had to throw it up.
Yeah, and Osborne's one of those guys when he's working from, north to south and going downhill. He likes to do, a move or two, get a little spin move in there, which is going to eat some time up. He's not really a guy who can go get to a spot, pull up like that. It's not really in his game.
Oh, you just hate to see a baseball pass here and someone help side defense just smash into a Cardinal and give them easy, only needing 1 or 2 at the line. Because they go to the line, they only need 1, and it only takes 1 foul for them to be there. I mean,
Yeah, that would do it.
I'd say odds would be pretty good for NCOE to finish that one off, needing just 1. Hefner will sub in for Samples. I'd assume to guard the basketball here on the inbounds. We'll see what NCOE's got mocked up. Just don't let them get one right at the goal. We'll see. Russell to throw it. And now we got another timeout. We got a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout with him. 1.2, don't go anywhere. It's tied 45-45 here in McLeansboro. This is Redbirds basketball on Redbird.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
No timeouts, 45-45, 1.2. So if they can't get it in, Frankfurt maybe get a turnover here. We'll see. Russell to throw in. He's got to throw a baseball. He throws it. It's knocked around, and that was an early 1.2. Maybe to make up for the 0.9 that ran a little late the other night. 45-45. We'll take a break. We got overtime basketball coming up here on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal.
Overtime basketball, 4 minutes on the timer. 45-45. Frankfurt will start Osborne, Harrell, Johnson, Tyson, Samples. Ball up, controlled by the Cardinals of NCOE. Holding it is Sexton, waiting to cross the timeline. Now he's there, met with a double, working back towards middle of the floor, nearly picked off. NCOE keeps it. They swing it, corner, it's Garrett. He's going to try a triple from the corner. He's got no back rim, saved in by Tyson, nearly lost it off the redirect, but saved it into the hands of Travion Johnson. They dodge an open three opportunity for a very good shooter. 45-45, 3:30 left. Left side, Harrell. He's hit a couple. Can he get another? No. Rebounds. Simmons and gets it ahead. Graves downhill on Osborne. He's missed it. Put back effort. Simmons with two. 47-45. NCOE back ahead. Frankfurt continues to just fall one step behind in this game, and they're back there again.
It's been an ongoing struggle with West Frankfurt in this one.
Osborne to Tyson, right of the lane, jumper around and out, rebound, NCOE, and now they got to get stops again. Frankfurt continues to trail. Great, right block, Simmons in front of the goal too, 49-45. Frankfurt right back in the hole they've been in all night, or all day. Timeout, Frankfurt will take 1-2. 2:43 left. This is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfurt Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfurt with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfurt Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park.
2:40 left, 49-45. Frankfurt out of the timeout with the basketball. Right side at Samples. NCOE in the zone. Swing. Now it's top Johnson. Swings to Samples. Bounces underneath. Eli Tyson looking to get it out into the hands of Samples. Trying to work around. They go elbow. That's Osborne. They cave on him. Out to Harrell. Going to try a three. On the way. It's no good. Rebound pulled down. Other way we go. Frankfurt scoreless in the overtime. They've been slow out of the gates in all 5 possessions or quarters in this ball game. Garrett triple. Nope. Rebound. Sample. That's a gift that he even threw it up. Didn't think that NCOE needed to push anything there. Thought about it. Into the block. Tyson. He's going to go to the line to shoot free throws. Third on Simmons. Eli Tyson to shoot 2. It's 49-45. Not sure what we're worried about. Ice the shooter here. 49-45 with 1:56 left. Pretty obvious who it was on. 2 shots for Eli Tyson. First one, good. One more for Eli. 49-46. Got them both. Frankfurt back within a possession. 49-47. Foul would send to either side of the line. Graves gets ahead. Into the corner, Russell. 1:45 left. Now Graves. Swings it. Garrett with the ball right side. Now Sexton. Back to Garrett. Guarded by Samples. Crossover move there. Gets to the elbow. Tries to float something up. Off the glass. No. No one's there to box out Simmons for an easy two. And he had time to get it and gather and then go up. No one in sight to get that board. And it's 51-47. He's got all the baskets for NCOE here in the extra period.
That is the one guy you have to be boxing out and finding when you want to go get a rebound.
Harrell going to try another one on the way. No good. Rebound. Travion had it for a second. It's knocked free on the floor. NCOE ball up by 4. And Tyson's going to foul with a minute left. Send Garrett to the free throw line. Third on Eli. Frankfurt just could not find a way to get in the lead. Despite all the chances and all the opportunities, and couldn't do it. NCOE still hanging on. First at the line for Garrett. Got it. One more, 52-47. Nope, rebound Osborne. Frankfurt down 5 with 55 seconds. Johnson steps in. He's going to try a three on the way. Nope. They chase Garrett around the floor. Has a man going to the basket. Lost. Picked off. Forcing something again. Back the other way. Tyson beats everyone back. He's fouled going up. 36 seconds left. First one from Eli. Got it. 52-48. NCOE is going to burn a timeout. 36 seconds left. Quincy, I don't know what it is. Frankfurt gets right there, gets the game tied, and just it's been that way for a few years now. Just can't get out ahead. I don't understand it. They just can't do it, and they're in the same boat again here today.
Yeah, it's got to be some kind of mental block or something because this happens over and over again. Just maybe it's just not being in a lot of winning scenarios or situations that.
And it's very frustrating to see, and I'm sure it is for everyone involved, but missed opportunities again. I keep saying it all season. Eli Tyson will have one free throw with 36 seconds. Make this. Find a way to force something, and you're still within one score with a little over half a minute to go. One shot for Eli Tyson. Made the front end. He's got one after the NCOE timeout. Throws it up. He's got it. Made them both. No, he didn't. Crossed the line. Wipe it. It's 52-48. NCOE brings it up. And that's going to be out of bounds. Going back the other way. Frankfurt basketball. Last touch by NCOE. Couldn't see it from our spot. It was way opposite corner of where we're set up. Frankfurt will get the ball down by 4. Johnson picks it up. Now it gets going. Kicks it to Harrell. Back to Johnson. Back to Harrell. Corner, it's Tyson. Wide open three on the way. Around, no good. Rebound, Johnson. Kicks it to out top. Osborne going to try one straight away. Banked around, no. Offensive or rebound from NCOE with 14 seconds. And that might do it. How many times are we going to see the ball just go all the way around the rim and not go in?
So much. So many times.
The take foul was against Eli Tyson. 2 shots coming up for Connor Graves. Throws it up. He rattles around. No good. Couple empty trips in a row. And now you're seeing NCOE go down on their end. Not putting this one away just yet. Second one from Graves. He's got one or two. 53-48. Tyson picks it up at 12. Tyson kicks it ahead. Harrell. Harrell looking around. Top it's Osborne. Got to go. Here's Harrell. Tries a three. Blocked. Osborne rebound. Throws it up. Nope. Time's going to wind down. And that's the end of the ball game. 53-48. NCOE winless no more at the Fox's invite. 53-48. They knock off West Frankfort. We'll take a break. Come back. Wrap things up here on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. Come to West Frankfort, Illinois, and experience one of the largest and longest Christmas displays in the entire state. Candy Cane Lane features thousands of lights and hundreds of handmade characters from your favorite music, movies, and TV shows. Originally created by high school teacher and coach Tim Murphy, Candy Cane Lane is open seasonally on Friday and Saturday from 5:30 to 10 and Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 to 9:30 at the West Frankfort Community Park. Experience the true magic of Christmas this year at Candy Cane Lane.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
We welcome you back here in our post-game coverage brought to you by IBI Management. Final score 53-48. NCOE knocks off West Frankfort in overtime. Frankfort fell down double figures, multiple different runs in that game. Down 13, got it close to 2, fell back down 10 in the third, ended up fighting to get to OT and falling up short, 53-48. With our final box, Quincy, what do you have for me?
Start off with the Cardinals of NCOE. Garrett, 10 points, 2 rebounds. Sexton, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Simmons, 25 points, 9 rebounds. 26 points, I'm sorry. Russell, 4 points, 6 rebounds. Graves, 7 points, 6 rebounds. The Cardinals had a total of 16 turnovers in the game, 9 of 12 from the free throw line. Move over to the West Frankfort Redbird side. Tyson, 11 points, 2 rebounds. Johnson with 6 rebounds. Harrell, 11 points, 2 rebounds. Goforth, 2 points. Osborne, 19 points, 12 rebounds. Round of scoring for the Redbirds. Cass with 6 points and a board. The Redbirds had 10 turnovers in the game, were 8 of 11 from the free throw line.
Yeah, just Quincy, you start the game and you're in behind the 8 ball from the jump. You're already having to battle back. It takes so much just to get back in it. It seemed by the time Frankfort was coming back, they had to stop and catch their breath, and they'd fall back behind a couple other times.
Yeah, it was a rough game for the Redbirds. It started the tempo of what we came out with set the tempo for us the game. It set the pace and it set what kind of game we were going to play. That first quarter was going to be really big for us to see what kind of team we are going to see today. And it was just slow.
That ended the game. I know you say, well, they got it close to 2, and then it happened again. Yeah, but if you avoid that first one, you're probably just, feeling comfortable leading the entire game. But that's not the case. Credit to NCOE. Coming out ready. Frankfort falls again. They're back at 5 against Wayne City to close out their stay here in Hamilton County. Let's get to the player of the game. That's brought to you by Melissa Walden Shelter Insurance. One guy, right?
Osborne, 19 points, 12 rebounds, double-double. If he wasn't on the floor tonight, we would have lost that game. worse than it was. I think.
Let's just say it would not have went to overtime.
Yeah, yeah. It it's just it's pretty set inside that Quinn Osborne is the player of the game
It's
for
brought
us.
it's brought to you by Melissa Walden Shelter Insurance. Hey, you can sulk, you can do whatever, but you play later no matter what. So you might as well try to come in and get a win and get out of here on a positive note before you really amp up your schedule next week. And
Yep.
um, it ain't going to be easy. And it's showing that you're going to have to play good, consistent basketball. You're going to have to make shots. Frankfurt didn't do it again today. They didn't make jump shots and um, ended up hurting them in their chances in that one in a 53-48 loss. We'll be off for a few hours. We're back with Wayne City and West Frankfurt around 4:45, 5 o'clock for the coverage to finish up our stay here in Hamilton County alongside Quincy King. I'm Garrett Smith. Thanks to our production team. We'll see you at 5 o'clock. West Frankfurt